Welcome to Cultivating Contentment. We are on week 6, day 1, and our topic this week is what's the alternative? Our verse for the week comes from Philippians 2:14. Do everything without complaining and arguing. So before we get started this week, I want you to just think about what kinds of words or phrases were in vogue when you were in high school or college. So I'm curious to see what those phrases were, and it might date some of us with what we come up with. So, um, in the small town where I grew up, there were a lot of little catchphrases that people used. I grew up like outside of Flint, and I think we kind of have a distinctive um, accent there. I've been told, anyways. So some of those phrases make me smile when I think of them, like "What ya?" Have you ever said that? Like "What are you doing?" It's not "What are you?" It's just "What ya?" All one word. And then "Did you eat?" Did you eat? Did you eat? So I say that all the time. And if anybody were trying to figure out like learning English and were listening, they'd have no clue. Other phrases can be mildly frustrating, like whatever, or it could be worse. But my favorite old timer phrase is a real staple. Can't complain. So that's kind of a useful phrase. For instance, how do you respond to the usual "Hi, how are you?" Do you say, "Good, fine, hanging in there, just great, couldn't be better, living the dream," or, as my dad always said, "fair to middling"? Why not try "can't complain" for a while? It also comes in handy in other conversations, maybe about the weather. So, been getting enough rain over your way? Can't complain. Or how about inquiries about your health? How's your back holding out these days? Can't complain. If you start all your conversations with this little phrase, you'll be reminded to take your own advice and not complain. It'll give your attitude of gratitude a little nudge in the right direction. So we're looking for alternatives, things that we can say or do in place of complaining. So here's our first question for the week. Are there times when we should simply curb our tongues? What does Solomon say in Proverbs 29:11? And I'll tell you, this has been a really hard lesson for me over the years to just know when I really don't need to say anything, because there are those times. And question 2, here's another verse on that same theme. What does David urge in Psalm 4:4? For an interesting perspective, compare your own Bible translation to that given by the Message. And I think you'll find something interesting there. So again, I look forward to reading your responses. Stay safe, stay healthy. Things are getting back a little bit to we're seeing a little bit of normalcy. I don't know how much of that we're going to see, but yeah, so I don't know what it's going to look like in the next few weeks when the 28th rolls around and we can have some of our stay-at-home things lifted. So until then, stay safe, stay healthy, stay home, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Blessings to you.